You are in the right place. This is The Great Expanse by John Papp 426. And I hope I'm not talking funny because I have a serious toothache or something going on this side. But that will not stop me. I will not be deterred because I am not invincible. Anyway, but those are the title cards of each episode. And for those that have seen season 1, you knew as each episode progressed to the next, more and more blood was spilled on the title card. And I thought that was creative. I thought it was very interesting. But we're going to do two things. First, we're going to recap season 1. There's the spoiler heavy. If you have not seen Invincible season 1, and we are also going to do some predictions. Now, I usually don't do predictions, but I thought it would be interesting. And please, if you see the video and you've seen Invincible, please comment below and let me know exactly what you thought of season 1 and what you are expecting to see in season 2. All right, of Invincible on Prime Video. Now, I'm gonna break the rules right now, and I'm gonna say 3 characters that I want to see more of. So it's not really a prediction, but it's just my prerogative because it's my channel. But anyway, I want to see more of Doc Seismic. He was only in one episode, the one where Invincible and Adam Eve were stopping him from destroying Mount Rushmore. And it was funny because I think Doc Seismic said he had a PhD in, was it feminism or something? But he was hilarious. And at first I thought he was dead because it looked like he got buried in the underground volcano. But at the end of the season finale, you see him lording over some lava-like creatures. Kind of reminds me of the Ultimate from Justice League Unlimited. Remember that episode? Yes? No? Maybe? Anyway, so I want to see more of Doc Seismic. I want to see more of Damien Darkblood. I want him to emerge from hell and continue doing what he does, which is try to redeem himself from going back to that place of eternal torment. All right? He was exorcised by Cecil, and I don't remember the episode title. And I also want to see more of Machine Head, played by Jeffrey Donovan, who was the star of Burn Notice, and he also played that jerk in Hitch, Vance Munson. I still remember that line from Hitch, where Hitch, the title character played by Will Smith, is sort of addressing Eva Mendes in the speed dating center. And he goes, "And Vance Munson is a pig, and I refuse to work with him." That's Jeffrey Donovan, and he plays Machine Head. Those are 3 characters that I want to see. So, let's get back to season 1 recap. Season 1, the season finale ends with Omni-Man beating Mark Grayson, his son, Invincible, to a bloody pulp, busting out his teeth, killing hundreds, maybe thousands of people. I remember when one of the fighter pilots ejected, and Omni-Man just came behind him and just like squished his head. And like Invincible is just like horrified at how callous his father is, and he never knew this. And remember, that episode, the finale began soon as he killed the Immortal on TV for everyone to see. And then Mark Grayson sees like, "Wait, Dad, you just killed one of the world's greatest superheroes." And then it ends, "We need to talk." And then it goes into the finale, "Where I'm From." So Omni-Man beat the Earthling out of Mark Grayson, but he had compassion, the love for his son. He could not kill his son. It was beautiful. And then he takes off, flies off of Earth. You see as he goes through the atmosphere, all the blood and all the debris is like burned off. And then you see 2 teardrops. Great storytelling right there. And I don't know, I didn't read the comic book. I definitely need to get the compendium. I'm not sure how many there are, but it's written by Robert Kirkman. He's the creator of The Walking Dead. I have never seen The Walking Dead. So forgive me, but I've never seen it. And I definitely need to get those books. And I don't know if that's what happens in the book, but I do know there is a little bit of a disparity between the animated series and the comic book series. For instance, Amber, his girlfriend, sort of, she's actually white in the comic books, and I think Mark is Asian and Viltrumite. Played by Stephen Yeun, who is also, I believe, a member of The Walking Dead. I think so. As I said, I've never seen it before. And Duplicate is actually married to somebody from the Guardians of the Globe. Was it Black Titan? Who was Duplicate married to? I don't remember. But anyway, back to the recap. I believe the Mauler twins were incarcerated again after they did all they could to create a clone body for Robot, played by Zachary Quinto. And Zachary Quinto basically rearrested them. I mean, it had this huge robot, all these drones, and the Mauler twins, they said, all right, peace. Just arrest us. Invincible, he met up with Alan the Alien, played by Seth Rogen, and he said he's going to finish high school, but he said that Earth will be prepared for the Viltrumites when they come. Because Alan the Alien told him, he said, this is very unlike a Viltrumite to abandon his post. He said they are coming. So Mark Grace Invincible has to get the planet ready for the eventual arrival of the Viltrumites. I don't know the name of the guy that was abducting male students from the college where Rick's boyfriend went. But those like RoboCop looking creatures that was really giving Omni-Man some work for a little bit. But he had a whole parade formation of them under Cecil's supervision. Under Cecil's supervision, that jerk with his head in the halo was building them for Cecil. We also saw Battle Beast. Will Battle Beast confront a Viltrumite? Will he confront Omni-Man? And I just cheated. Maybe somebody can put that as a prediction. Maybe I can cheat and say, you know what I predict? But anyway, so we saw Battle Beast. We see that there's a remnant of the Flaxons who have eyes on Earth because of what Omni-Man did to them. We saw those Starro-like creatures from Mars. That astronaut was just covered in them. And they're beginning to spread, and they're on their way to Earth. And we also saw the tight-knit friendship between Adam Eve. Adam Eve told Amber and Rick that she was Adam Eve. And it seems like the four of them are going to be like a close-knit group. I don't know where Amber and Mark stand as far as the relationship goes. But she did come to see how he was doing. She says, I know you're not okay, or whatever, But that's kind of just the thing you say when you know somebody's been through something traumatic. Are you all right? And it really is just your way of allowing them to tell you how they're really feeling, So that was the season 1 recap. Predictions. All right, so I'm going to jump out on the ledge there. I believe that the Flaxons will make a move on Earth without Omni-Man. Now, obviously, the leader of the Flaxons from season 1 was killed by Omni-Man. But the Flaxons are going to come back to Earth to try and conquer it. And you saw each stage, because there were 3 attempts to conquer Earth by the Flaxons. They learned, they grew, they adapted. It became more and more difficult for Team and Invincible to stop them. And they needed Omni-Man's intervention to stop them the last time. That's when he went there and just utterly annihilated their entire civilization. So I think we're going to see more of the Flaxons. All right. I believe that Titan, who took over from Machine Head's empire, I believe he's going to cross paths with Invincible, and they're not going to be allies. I think he might try to finagle Invincible, saying all we did to clean up these streets, and got rid of Machine Head. But he's going to do something, and Invincible's going to have to confront him. And Titan is going to obviously do the same thing Machine Head did and buy muscle to take out Invincible. I believe Titan already has a contingency plan to deal with Invincible in the works. I think we're going to see that plan play out. And I also believe that we're going to see a lot of new characters. Again, I have not read the compendium, so I don't know. I'll make one prediction for Immortal, because we really didn't see Immortal do too much but die. We saw him die twice. We saw him resurrected a few times too. But I believe the Immortal is going to fight alongside Invincible to do something great. And I know that's a very vague, a very general prediction, but I'm really not good at predictions. But I believe the Immortal is going to do something other than fight, scream, and die in this one. Okay, there we go. That's a prediction. The Immortal will not die in the second season. All right, so that's about it. I'm very excited for season 2 of Invincible, which comes to Prime Video on October 14th. So we got 2 months, people. 2 months. And this is a product of Image Comics. So So for once, I'm doing a video that doesn't involve Marvel or DC. And I can't wait to do more about Image Comics. I can't wait to do more for Valiant Entertainment. I can't wait to do more for Dark Horse. Because this is about comic books, not just Marvel and DC. And this is The Great Expanse by John Bad 426. Let's get some traffic coming and going. So The Great Expanse can expand. And I thank you guys for your time. Peace.